she can hear you. Send her some love. I want the warmest welcome for your amazing Virgin of the Night, our headliner, Shelley Carling.
You guys laughed at that, so I'll take that as a good sign. So I'll just go ahead and start with I am a Mormon. And I've always been really fascinated with the phenomenon that is Mormon swear words. Because they're the standards like fetch, fudge, frickin', shiz, shnikes, shyster, crap, darn, drat, HE double hockey sticks, shut the front door, mother trucker. You all know them. There's also any inanimate object can be a swear word. Like you could say, oh, tabletop, or Russell's glasses. You can take somebody else's name in vain. You can, any food you're thinking about eating, that can become a swear word, like, oh, veggie sandwich. That could be a swear word. But then there's also, you know, where you shorten the word. You take off like the last letter or two, like fuh, shit, bit. I don't get it. I don't get it. So instead of saying the full word, you're going to shorten it and put the responsibility back on me because I'm definitely gonna finish it in my head. It's just kind of effed up. The first time I ever said the full F word, all 4 letters, I was 26 years old. So in normal years, that's a very long, I made it a very long time. But in Mormon years, I sinned. And I was going to school for screenwriting, and I'd written a screenplay called F Up of the Year, but the real word. And the day came when I was supposed to present my screenplay to the class, and nobody there knew that I was Mormon, so I thought it would be super weird if I just abbreviated it. So I just thought, it's not a big deal. Like, it's just a word. I'm just gonna say the word. So the day came, hands were sweating. I was producing way more saliva than a normal person should. A little bit like now. And I felt like I wanted to drop to my knees, rip open my shirt, and scream it from a mountaintop. And instead it just trickled off, it danced off of my tongue like I had been saying it every single day of my life. It was the single most anticlimactic experience of my life. And I'm sure I went to see the bishop about it. I was a very dramatic child. I was kind of a gay man as a child. Super flamboyant. And instead of just walking down the street to my neighbor's house, I would grapevine the entire day. And then once I got there, I would like pose dramatically, out of breath, and just wait until someone answered the door, probably without ringing it. I have this game I used to play as a kid that I made up, and it's called Hand Games. It's super fun. You don't need anybody else to play. And you go, okay, hands. Okay. Which of you can pick up that piece of paper first? Go. And then the right hand won. And that was the whole game. And sometimes I felt bad for the left hand because it obviously never won. So sometimes I would rig the competition and let the left hand win. It was all very corrupt. But only about, you know, like drinking a Diet Coke corrupt, because we all do it. I also used to play with Barbies, because everybody did. Thank you. But instead of Barbie playing with Skipper and the gang, Barbie and Ken we're usually doing it. And Ken was nowhere to be seen after that. And Barbie usually got pregnant. And she had the baby and was a single mother. And I'm just realizing right now I should probably go to therapy about that. I have always kind of liked to push the envelope. I like to see what I can get away with. And one time when I was living in New York, I was walking to the bus stop. And this homeless man called out to me. And I ignored him because he's homeless and I'm a jerk. But he was having none of that. So he started following me and heckling me, and he'd say things like, you know, it's nice to be important, but it's more important to be nice. Yeah. And he also said, I wish I had a bed I could wake up on the wrong side of, but I don't. Yeah, this was serious business. And finally, I got to the bus stop, I had no place else to go. And so he walked straight up to me and he looked me straight in the eye and he said, I thought we were all going to be nice to each other after 9/11. I was just trying to say hello. That is like a direct hit to my character. So I responded in a way that I thought was appropriate and said, I'm deaf. Yeah. You raise me 9/11, I will raise you deaf. Don't think that I won't. Okay? So then it got real awkward. And he said, oh, I like your hair and your necklace, very stylish. And I pretended that I was like very intensely reading his lips and said, oh, thank you. And then we stood there for a little while. And we just kind of slowly drifted away into the abyss. And I was so nervous at the time that my cell phone would ring and I'd have to answer it and be like, OMG, the homeless man is totally dogging me. Anyway, thank you very much.